Fuck
like
me.
how I did. You like how I did that?
No, it didn't. Hey,
You
it
like how I
didn't
like
screw
that update?
me. Huh? What'd you say? My bad. Hey, chat. We out here live. We out here doing the damn thing. Oh, y'all can see all my bullshit because I didn't set anything up. Fight me. Fight me. It me, your boy. Gang, 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 gang.
What's good, you fucking fuckers?
That's my guy. Hey, welcome to the podcast, everybody. The lion, the witch, the audacity of you bitches, not us. What you got? What we got? What we finna get into today, Jay? I know one
I
thing. I'm
be
gonna
your
roll
host,
this J.
J Dirty J. I'm gonna hit this roach and then I'm gonna roll this J. That's who I am. That's who we are. It'd be the audacity of you bitches though.
The audacity of the nigga hitting the roach stew. It's like, nah.
Yeah, but you say this, however, when you have sheets
Oh,
and a bong, multiple bong, you can do what the fuck you want with that, honestly.
I thought about going to buy a new bong, but I was like, nah.
I don't buy bongs. The only bong I ever bought was my Shenron Dragon Ball Z one, and I love that bong.
I bought a
I
bong
loved it. I
in
really
when I was a
did.
kid. Not like a kid, but like,
However, my ex-girlfriend had like kind of took that bitch hostage for a couple months, but then I got that bitch back.
oh no.
And
We
like
gonna
now I just don't want to touch it because I've been like, which one of you filthy hepatitis C having ass bitches was on my bone? So
facts. Hit my shit with the heat and the motherfucking bleach. You
I sold that bitch for
stank.
$200. I sold that bitch for
Huh?
$200.
Yeah, I sold my
Mm-hmm.
man. I sold mine to my man's for like 150 or something like that.
Well, no, I mean it was a big piece, but I mean I didn't pay no $200 for it, but somebody
I
did.
paid what did I pay for mine? I paid like 400 something bucks for mine, but I got it from the glass stash, so it was like real nice. That shit was hidden,
I
very
got it
very well
from
made.
the tobacco king up the street. That's what I say. I ain't paying motherfucking $200, but
Hey,
somebody did.
I'm like, hear me out. There was no need for me to pay that $200
This for like
for the amount of times
$70.
I used it, or $400 for the amount of time I used
$70.
it.
This was during COVID time when niggas was just like bored and doing shit. Like that's when I started really doing my motherfucking like bartending shit really heavy. And
See,
this is why we now be bartending on the weekends, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm trying to
Homies give you
figure
the
out.
hair.
Everybody had a fucking dope ass COVID except me. Everybody was like, oh, I was off, I was bored, I was this, that, and the third. I'm
Oh no,
like,
I was working. I was working, but at the same time, I was fucking a bitch who lived on the water. I could literally just go out there. I could crack her skull in,
facts,
and then
respectfully,
literally walk out there in just my shorts, fish
and
and
vibe.
crab right off there. There was a jet ski. Why would I not?
I can't argue with it.
Listen, listen, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes you don't. It's not the person you miss. It's just the shit that you went through.
Yeah, the things that you had, the perks of being in a
The
toxic
perks
relationship.
of being
Sometimes,
who you were with. Sometimes, because at times it overweighs the other. Sometimes.
sometimes that should be
Don't
really
listen to me. I'm
hitting.
toxic. Don't listen to me. I'm toxic. I was there for the amenities.
We hold time, hey, hold time.
Oh, we gotta get into some shit today. Because if we're gonna start off with this bullshit, we might as well. We minus plus well.
Hey, plus minus over 100. Let's go. Go off, King.
Let's get it.
Talk to him.
I want to talk directly to some of you scumbag ass bitches.
Same.
And
Go
that's how I'm
off.
starting off this conversation.
Go off.
What the fuck is going on social media? That every
Huh?
time I'm scrolling down my timeline, you got some raggedy ass bitch, somebody's raggedy ass daughter who living on the air mattress in the floor of somebody else's basement.
Facts.
They talk about some. If you are a straight man and you do this, that makes you gay. I'm sorry, I
Like,
thought if you were gay, that's because you were attracted to the same sex. I didn't know that because you wanted to celebrate your birthday, that makes you gay. What the fuck is wrong with you bitches?
wait a minute, what? Hold on. So now celebrating our birthday is
You
gay.
want me? You want me to run that back? So
Yeah,
let me
run
run that
that
back
from the
for you.
top. From the top.
Let me run that shit back with you scumbag ass bitches. Okay,
Yes,
listen
sir.
here,
Yes,
you
sir.
scumbag
Let's
ass
talk.
bitches. Okay, why is it that if a straight man does something that you see such, that nigga has to be gay? And I thought that being gay means that you were attracted to the same sex. I didn't know it's because I wanted to go to a tropical smoothie, so now I gotta be gay.
Yeah, I see. Hear me out. I seen that shit on Facebook. Somebody said if you, as a man, you can't go to tropical smoothie because that's gay. and I'm trying to figure out when smoothies became gay. Like,
So you
what?
drinking fruit? Oh, nigga, that makes you a fruit.
Like,
What?
wait, what? Hold on.
Bitch,
I'm
this is
trying.
a kale smoothie. What is we doing?
I'm trying to be healthy, bitch.
I got whey protein in this bitch. I gotta hit the tip.
Like, I'm trying to understand something. Like,
Listen, listen,
how
ladies and gentlemen.
how is celebrating my birthday gay?
They said if you, I sit there, I listen, ladies and gentlemen. I got that invested. I know y'all probably saying, well, nigga, why you that invested? Because I'm just sick of you bitches always got something to say. It really be you
Facts.
bitches who ain't got shit going on. And like, this one girl said, if a nigga gets too excited for his birthday, or he wants to celebrate his birthday, that makes him one of the girls. He's sassy. And I said, so
Like,
I can't go and get fucked up with my boys at the club because they're sassy. We
like,
all plan to crack all you and your bitch past friends. So my thing is, we're
thank
sassy
you.
because we want to turn up for my birthday.
Yeah,
But God forbid I don't get hypey for your birthday, then it's a problem.
now I'm an asshole and I don't care about you and shit. Like, what?
I don't know.
What? How does that
Sit there and
happen?
I seen the list that these motherfuckers be saying. They said, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, they said if you are a straight male and you masturbate, you're gay. Because why you want to play with a dick? I said, hey, look, I laughed at that shit. I thought that shit was
At least
fucking
that one's
hilarious.
funny. Like, at
That
least that
shit
one's
is
kind of
like,
like,
what's
all
that, bitch? If you ain't going to do it, somebody got
right. And hear me out, you bitches don't do it right anyway. I do it better
If
than
I
you.
try to rip the tip off a bitch that got me looking like Patrick Head at the motherfucking stage, he snatched the shit off. Talking about pinhead.
Who you calling pinhead? Rip that nigga's whole shit off.
No, seriously, like, it was like I'm serious. Now, one I kind of agree with because
Wait,
let
I'm
him
about to
cook.
say. Hold on. Let him cook. Hold on. Let him cook. Let him cook.
I don't think you should be in the hookah lounges, passing the hookah, doing the little tootsie with the blowing your little fruity smoke. Like, I don't listen. If
I
you
can't
just want to go
smoke,
blow
but
smoke, hey, go hit a cigar lounge. Go hit a blunt. Like a
fuck
couple of
on you,
y'all
big
literally
dog.
be smoke. Like I mean, if you want to smoke some hookah, that's cool. Some of y'all
Uh,
can't. Some of y'all can't smoke because of y'all's job or your position, or you got some papers on you, so you can't smoke. Listen,
man,
either fuck the charge or go to get a cigar. Smoke a cigarette.
big
I'd rather
dog.
you smoke a cigarette.
If you
Like,
out, if you no, hear me out, y'all. I ain't never went to the like. I ain't never gone to the hookah lounge like just to go to the hookah lounge. The hookah lounge
yeah,
was a
we was
was a
going for the
place.
bitches.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like that was what they was trying to do. I had weed in my pocket the whole time. I wasn't trying to smoke this.
Like, I'm not gonna fake. Like back before the shit was hypey, like way back when niggas was like early 20s, I would go with a couple of girls to go out that jump.
Hmm.
And it bitch me a vibe. But listen, I'm
Every
not
time.
saying. Listen, I tried to hit this shit. I got lightheaded. I couldn't do that shit, my boy.
I
I
can't
can't do it.
I can't smoke that shit,
Now,
dog.
you know what I'm saying? I tried it.
Like I'm gonna get sick.
Niggas was like that shit used to be a thing back in the day, but now it's just like, nah. I kind of started smoking. Like once I started smoking weed, nigga, what is hookah?
It's all over
But
after
I
that.
get it. Like some of y'all niggas can do that. And like I said, first of all, that's some Arab shit. They can be smoking shisha shit. They be smoking all types of good stuff. So I would like to say it doesn't necessarily make you gay, but I'm just like if you always gonna go to motherfucker hookah clubs just so you can be yeah, nah, nigga, you might be on some saucy Santana. You might be on some saucy.
all I know is, like I said, I can't smoke that shit. That shit make my like it
Give me
make
a headache.
not it definitely gives me a headache, but like that fucking mouth feel, like it doesn't go away for me for like a day, 2 days. Like your mouth just feels
This
fucked
shit
up.
is.
You're
I'm gonna
like,
tell you right
God
now. I
damn, what
went to
the
a
fuck?
party. I went to a party like last week, and
Hmm.
I'm talking. They bought about 4 5 motherfucking hookahs out that bitch, and they looking at me like, "Oh, you about to hit it?" I said,
I am sure the fuck not. I
"Talking
really
about
am not about to
some.
hit this.
We got weed. We got some renegade. We're good."
Like big dog, I travels with it on me. It's called pack
I
for a
literally
reason
had this
because
shit
I
in my
packed
pocket,
this
sitting
shit
there right
up.
in front of the family, sitting right there in front of their family, talking about some. As soon as they leave, praise God,
Hey, I remember one time I was sitting in my
praise
mom's
God.
house and that shit was in my sock and she looked at me and I looked at her and I was like, "Oh my God, son. I know you can smell this shit through the sock."
bloodhound. My mother has the nose of a fucking bloodhound. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now. I could have smoked 30 minutes prior to walking in that motherfucking house and aired out, put a glue cologne on her. She like, smell like that shit on you again. I'm like,
I'm
I aired out. The window was down. How do you, I feel like she just be searching for it at this point.
oh
I
she
feel
she
like she just, are you walking in? Nah, nigga, you got that on you? Nah, nigga, you got that. She worse than the motherfucking
she
bed.
faking she faking she out here searching for it because she want to hit some. I'm gonna
I
get
told her, listen, I told her no. I told my stepfather like I'm gonna give her ass a burn. He said, this man with the most concern in his face, look, he said, please. He said, I'm not going. He said, you're not going to do that to me. You're not going to get her high and then leave me here with her. And I got to wonder why she on the fucking roof trying to vacuum the solar panels. I'm not playing with y'all. He was so serious. He was like, because me and my sister had talked about that shit. Because my mother a little, she be getting a little anxious. She be a little high maintenance. Sometimes he be like, just slow your motherfucking ass down. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna try to get my mom one of
yeah,
these
I
days.
thought about it once, but nah, that would be my mother. She be the one to call the police on herself. And she be the one to
She
talk about something.
famous
I need to go to
though.
the hospital. I think I'm having a heart attack.
Like, no, sit the fuck
Anyway,
down.
I'm having a heart attack.
Like, hear me out, lady. Trust me, you're not having a heart attack. I promise you. I promise you're
Talk
not,
about it.
dog.
It's not that good of a shit.
Yeah, like,
Listen, it ain't that do that to me. It ain't gonna do it to you.
I promise, lady. Nah, women
When the
be out
last
here
time was
saying,
on the hood?
I haven't had a smart trip.
I said, when
I,
the fuck was on the hood?
I was like, I haven't had a smart trip in damn near a decade.
And this is a newer one. Who
Yeah, it's
the
a
fuck
car.
been in my car?
Whose
Which one
broke
of you
ass?
broke down car having motherfuckers been on my car?
Whose broke daughter was in my motherfucking whip?
Oh,
Hey,
well, there's a couple of them, yeah.
hey, go ahead. See y'all. This is what a month of smoking only papers looks like. You twirl the shit out of them now. Ain't nobody better than me. I twirl everything. I said it, nigga. I say it again. I don't care what it is. Paper, blunt, backwood, Fonto, nigga.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rick out
Ow,
here, he been
ow.
smoking a little too much. He over here acting too crazy right now. I'm gonna just let him talk.
Ain't no motherfucking way you think I ain't out here purling up everything. I
I
pearl
ain't
a
saying you
pearl.
want Pearl, but you talking about you putting better than everybody. I said not Mr. Pearl's daughter right
Sir,
there. But Mr. Crab's daughter Pearl, Mr.
I'm a
Crab's daughter Pearl,
motherfucking
right, you know.
oyster, my boy. Everything is pearl.
What you got? What? Hey, listen, I do exactly what your grandma got around her neck, Pearl. Okay, you better ask somebody.
Hey, hear me out. Hear me out. Whatever's on your bitch neck, yes sir.
Pearl that bitch. I pearled that too, bitch.
All I do's is pearl now. Not even
I'm
now.
gonna tell you right now. Hey, only real smokers gonna know what I'm talking about. Only real smokers gonna talk about.
Let them cook.
You motherfuckers, if you a real motherfucking smoker, you a real pearler, you a real motherfucker, you started off with some motherfucking Dutches. It don't matter what flavor. You started out with some goddamn Dutches. And I'm gonna tell you why, because I was on the taco Dutches when I first got started. Niggas ain't even know how to roll the bitches, but we had to learn.
Ooh,
Had to
don't
learn.
ever say that again. God
I
damn.
went from chocolates to the vanillas. Then we went to the game leaves. Then we went to C. I mean, oh, and you know the backwoods was in that bitch.
Let me
I
see.
had to have the backwoods in that bitch. We sitting there, hey, look, when the honey
You started
bourbon
smoking
dropped, nigga, we
swishers.
dropped the motherfucker. The,
Whew.
listen, I hated switches, bro. I couldn't.
They're
Zigzags and
terrible,
switches, I
dog.
hated them.
Dog, we smoked
Hated them bitches.
swishers, white owls, all that
The white
bullshit.
eye, the white owls,
Hey, the
yeah.
white owls ain't that bad
Mm-hmm.
though. But the white owls is ass.
The white
High
grape,
key.
hey, the white grape, them was my shit. I ain't gonna hold you.
You know,
And then when the niggas was on the when niggas was still smoking the cigars, right? The game leads them to become dope, bro. Them jokes was hard.
I
I
don't
ain't gonna
remember.
hold you. Them jokes was
I don't miss the motherfucking the green blunt phase. Niggas smoking the green
nah, fuck
leaves.
that.
Oof.
Nah, that was weird. I remember that.
God.
Then, like I said, when niggas started
Oh,
getting on sheets and funnel, like I said, I was sitting there with motherfuckers that put half a bag of fucking funnel on that shit and be sitting there wondering why I'm dying.
dog. That funnel shit
Do
ain't for
you
me.
motherfuckers that roll J's and put a lot of fucking funnel on your shit? Do you want some weed with your cigarette?
Like, dog,
I just want to know.
that shit makes me sweat. Like it's like that tobacco, like that, like when you got too much of a backwood and that shit starts making you fucking feel like you got the spins. Nah.
So I
Oof.
knew somebody who literally, I sit there and watch him, and it would literally be half weed, and look like he would literally split it up on the motherfucking sheet. It'd be half fucking weed, half fucking funnel. He just mix the shit in. I'm like, I'm not hitting that, bro.
Bro, I
If I hit
literally
that bitch,
can't.
I'm going to hit the floor. My head is going to go swimming.
I'm gonna be sick, to
I'm
my
going to
stomach.
hurl.
I remember one time
I'm going to hurl.
I picked my man, two of I picked my man's Josh up, and we picked up his boy Ali. It's my man's too, but like I don't know him like that, like that. He's still cool people. This
Well,
isn't.
I mean,
I was like, this isn't the story of me being like Ali sucks. Nah, Ali's cool people, but fucking we in
Abby,
Ali,
Ali D in the house.
and he's white. He's from the UK, but he's like Turkish.
Ali D in the house.
Ali G, but fucking,
Bum
but
clap. Bum
fucking.
clap.
So me and my man Josh, we roll up two L's. You know what I'm saying? Ali's in the back, and he rolled up a paper. We're like, cool, that's no big deal. You know what I'm saying? So I spark my J, my fucking Josh sparks his. We start throwing joints in rotation. And then Ali sparks his joint, throws it in rotation. Bro, I hit it one time and I was like, I was like, oh shit. I looked back, I was like, hey, bruv, what is this? He was like, it's a spliff. And I was like, I tapped that joint out. I was like, oh nah, go ahead, big dog. I was like, yeah, nah, we don't smoke those around here. Save that for your personal. I was like, that's just gonna make me fucking
Yeah,
sick. And like, I wasn't trying to be like an
like, can
asshole
we
about
put
it.
that? Can you put a pin in that one? Can you put a pin on that one? Because I want to see. I want there to hear that again in the background.
Cause I'm
Okay,
like, put that shit
listen.
out.
If you smoke a certain type of blunt, the way you smoke a certain type of blunt, that's cool. Save it for your motherfucking personal. If you coming around the gang with that shit, do not do that.
Like
Don't
you
do
know,
that, bro.
it's like you like there's no I've never I've never cast the aspersion that I don't smoke only loud. Like I don't it's only loud, my boy. I'm not out here like I said, I don't do the funnel. I don't do fucking the most tobacco
Airbending.
the most tobacco I'll do is a blunt. That's it. I can't do like niggas like some niggas will
Well,
take like the fucking some of the tobacco from the blunt and fucking put it in that back in that shit. I'm like, nah. Like
let me tell you
nah.
something. Let me tell you something. This is why I've always been wary of who I be smoking with or smoking around. Because sometimes you
Nah.
gotta watch motherfuckers. Like if motherfuckers ain't rolling up around you, you gotta be careful. I remember we was down here. Look, I ain't gonna drop no names or nothing like that, but we was down partying on
You thought I was
a
killing you?
naval base,
I
whatever.
am. I'm I'm lacing the blunt. That's in the back, crack in the front. He put a little, I put in a
Did
bunch
you
like
tell me your search? Did you tell me your search you got?
I did not show them. We'll cross
Well,
that bridge a
coming
little
up to
bit.
that, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, I was at we back in the days. We used to have a thing. Now only the people around Southern Maryland, the South part, know about this shit. It's called the bungalows. We used to be on the naval base at the bungalows, having parties like a motherfucker.
Hmm. Hmm.
And one of the bungalows, like I mean, it had like 5 or 6 rooms in it. So you had people throughout the hallways. You had people in the living room, kitchen, and people in separate different rooms doing all things. Each room was a different vibe. I was in one room with all these girls, and we was all kicking in, cool, and chilling. And there's one little sketchy ass that come in. He's like, hey, you mind if I come up in here and roll up? Boo. He's like, yeah, I guess, whatever. Just be over here with it. And we wasn't paying attention to the motherfucker roll. And the
Oh.
motherfucker, he rolls up, he starts smoking. Next thing you know, he trying to pass it around to people.
Hmm.
And it gets to me, and I look at it, and I'm smelling it. I was like, this don't smell like
This don't smell like weed,
no
my boy.
gas.
It's not.
And right before I go hit it, he's like, I was like, yo, what is this? And I went to go hit it. Like, I had it just like that, how I had it in my mouth by the hit. And the motherfucker, no homo. And he was like, yeah, that's some Scooby snacks. That's a K2. Boy, he got the fuck up out of there. I flicked that bitch right in his face. Get the fuck out of
like,
my face.
like, bro, there ain't nobody smoking no fucking K2. Keep that shit to your fucking
The girls
self.
that already was hitting the joint. The girls was already hitting the joint. They got fucked. They started freaking out, bro. Shit crazy. We beat that nigga ass that night.
Quisha said, "Who partying at the bungalow?" Uh, everybody.
Who party at the bungalow?
Hmm.
Everybody at the bungalow.
Everybody. You know what type of
Well,
time
you
we on.
got hey, the motherfuckers who know about the bungalows know what the fuck used to go on the bungalows. And we was on a whole naval base at that. Okay, we were on a military naval base.
Bugging
Praise
the fuck
God.
out.
We can't talk about it. We're not talking about it, okay? Because we're on a naval base, military, and we're not talking about
I don't know
it.
nothing
But just
about it.
know we had used to have us a time.
It was a time.
We used to have a time,
It was a
lady.
time out that joint. But nah, fucking bro, I we did the K2 one time and I was like,
Honestly,
nah.
just
I was like, nah, never again, Mo. Like, so we do what we call ourselves the house crew, THC. You know what I'm saying?
that's the house niggas. That's
Because
the
we was
house
all,
niggas.
because we was always at my man's house cooling because his parents let us smoke and drink at the
The house
crib.
niggas.
We was definitely house niggas.
The house.
So we be always out that joint booling and shit. So we that's when like my senior years when K2 like not like got like popping, but like it was like a little it was getting
That's
like
when they
gaining
was talking
popularity.
about that shit.
Yeah, before like niggas started like dying and shit. So we do this thing we roll what we call a King Charlie. It's a blunt. We roll like a fucking like a Swisher or a Dutch or
Big
something
ass
like
J,
that.
I know.
And then you take a fucking like a white owl, like a big blunt, stuff that with some weed and roll it around the other J. Nigga, we rolled a J and then rolled it in K2. Bruh. Niggas, I think we all hit it probably two or three times. And then we all, like, everybody came to the consensus. We were all like, nah, I'm not smoking this no more. Put that shit out and sat it on the fucking, like, the back steps. Bro, it literally sat there until it disintegrated from fucking, like, rain and all the elements and shit. Niggas wouldn't touch it, son. Nigga, I was high for like 4 days. Like,
That shit.
like I
First
was
of
on
all, you can't trust
Zans.
no nigga who was buying. You can't trust no nigga who was buying weed at the gas station.
No, no, no. I gotta
Them
buy my
is
weed
not your
from
friends. These are your enemies. Okay. You heard it here from Dirty J himself.
that's
Them is
right.
not your friends. Them is your enemies.
Like y'all niggas who be buying that motherfucking Delta 8 from the motherfucking gas station, bro. Get your fucking shit together.
He's
Like it's not
buying CBD motherfucking weed up in that shit.
like it's
How
not
you got diet weed, my nigga?
boneless weed.
You got
like,
boneless weed.
like nigga, you out here fucking up, son. Like, and it's crazy because like it's not like Delta 8 is any less illegal than fucking regular weed. Or unless I'm wrong. I could be wrong, but I don't think it is.
I don't know. I just me and my plug got a we be here. We don't be here all the time because that motherfucker be getting on my damn nerves. But he like family, so it is what it is. But still,
I'm glad my plug is not annoying. This motherfucker just broke his hand and all type of shit. This nigga still
no,
served.
he's just doing dumb shit sometimes, and he be like, "Sir," like he'll tell me to pull up, and then 5 minutes later, but I got an appointment, so you gotta hurry up in like 5 minutes. Nigga, I am all the way in the woods. Sir. You
Yeah.
are like 20, 30 minutes away. Sir, why would you tell me to pull up if you know what? I ain't even about to bash him. That's my dog. He be hooking me up. Shut up. But
See, my man's be leaving.
everybody knows. Everybody know they plug be on some circle sometimes. Like this nigga lied to me talk about something. Yeah, he's like, I ain't in right now. I'm gonna be back soon. I'm at the barber shop. And I was like, okay, cool. And then I stopped. And I literally stopped dead in my chest dog. I said, this motherfucker ain't even got no hair. The fuck
Woo!
you doing at the barber shop?
Hey, he was getting a motherfucking
I
get his
just
beard shit.
literally checked his ass. I said, nigga, you ain't got no hair. What the fuck you doing at the barber shop?
He's like,
And then the motherfucker took forever to respond. And he was like, oh no, I just had my son.
he's like, you could just tell me that.
Oh, you fine, motherfucker.
Like, you could just tell me that, big dog. I hear me out. I understand you having your son, very much so. Even though I don't have kids, it's your son, big dog. It's your
Like
kid.
no, like this nigga's like family. Like this nigga's like family. Okay, I'm part of his family. I'm kind of intrusive. You know,
I mean,
still
My Pac-Man ain't like family like
like
that,
that,
but
bro.
that's my
Just be
guy.
like it be like little shit like that sometimes. I'm like, bro, I come here like at least twice a week. Don't do me
Yeah.
like this. Like,
See, my man's does it cool. Like, either he's gonna give it to me, he's gonna give it to one of my mans, or he's gonna leave it out in the fucking woods and send me a picture of it, so I can just go pick it up.
oh no, like I said, like 90% of the time he's clutch. It just be that other 10 sometimes he be like, all right, nigga, what the fuck
But
is you
but
on? Like,
other niggas I done bought pack from them, bruh. Drug dealer time is a real thing. Let's talk about that. Cause ain't no
mm.
way 5 minutes, 30 minutes. Ain't no way. And the crazy part is like, bro, if you make them wait, they mad as shit. They make you wait, they don't give a fuck. It's like, big dog. First of all, I'm trying to give you money. Like,
All you gotta do is hand me something, nigga. You ain't got put no effort into the shit.
big dog, I don't even actually want to be your friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to sit in the car and spark. I don't want to talk about no shit. Just give me my loud so I can get the fuck on down the road. I'm gonna be nice because I'm a nice person, but nigga, that don't mean we gotta be buddy buddy. Just serve me the loud so you can get on about your big dog. I'll meet you somewhere. You know what I'm saying? 2 seconds. If you got Cash App, it's even faster. 1 second. Throw the weed in the car, I Cash App you.
Yeah, nah, mine don't be like he like cash straight up, because Cash App do be on some fuck shit, but
No, Cash App don't be on no fuck
yeah.
shit. Cash App's fine. Niggas just be impatient. That's the problem. They're like, I don't want to wait 3 days for my bread. And I'm like, okay. I mean, it's not like 3 days is a long time. Also,
I had a plug up one
usually
time,
touch
and that
down
nigga
early.
was like, yeah, if you use Cash App. He's like, yeah, if you use Cash App, you just gotta send the amount it's gonna be to release it free. So it'd be like if the shit was $60, I gotta put like send an extra $3
Yeah, I'm like,
so he can access it. Oh what?
I'm like,
You
no.
said 60, they get that motherfucking shit now 63. Trying
I'm
to shit
like,
today.
first of all, if I could do the percentage in my head, I'll do it like that because it's only like 1%, and I don't even know if it's that much. So, first off, nigga, just take this goddamn bread because I don't carry cash. Or hear me out. Or hear me out. You bum ass nigga, get Zelle so I can down so it hits your fucking bank account straight up. Stop being broke. Shit getting on my nerves. Like real live.
You just went the fuck off, ladies and
My
gentlemen.
bad. Niggas is broke as fuck. Can't I'm like, yo, there is all types of electronic transfer. And nigga, everything takes fucking card anyway. Them niggas don't be paying for shit in cash. I ain't niggas don't be paying for shit. I had cash this week and it was weird as fuck because I'm like, bro, what am I gonna do with this change?
It do be sucking because like I always have to like stop somewhere to get cash, like, and it takes longer for me. And I'm like, no.
I'm not doing it. I'm not stopping to get cash. This shit's whack, dog. Like, stop being broke. You can be without $100 for 2 days until that shit touches down. Or, like I said, get Zelle. Then I can wire transfer straight to your fucking bank account. It's not. This
God, they
shit's
don't
not.
shit the back.
Pack fucking pack.
A lot of these, some of the drug dealers, like actual like motherfuckers that be in that shit, them motherfuckers ain't got no bank account. The
I like.
motherfuckers walk around with this shit in they motherfucking pockets, and I'm like, wow, you're bold.
Yeah, it's like, bro, this is why when you get robbed, it's a problem. Like it's a thing.
They got everything, my boy. Yeah.
Like I'm not saying like yes, clearly you shouldn't be putting drug money in a fucking bank, but most of you niggas ain't making enough money for the bank to even fucking care.
Nah,
Sorry.
I'm talking about the niggas I really like, the niggas I used to fuck with back. Them
I
niggas.
mean, some of these
They
niggas is
still
making
like that
bread,
shit.
but the
Some,
average nigga is
like I
making.
said, I ain't saying no names. We ain't on no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Uh,
But the average nigga is making like
we ain't
150
on no
bucks,
gunner.
yeah,
We
a
ain't on
hundred,
no gunner.
$150 off of a fucking ounce. Like, bro, if you deposit $150 every day for the next 10 years, you're probably not even gonna get flagged by the fucking by the bank. They'd be like, yeah, this nigga's just probably cashing out his tips and putting them straight in the bank. Nigga works at a motherfucking restaurant, bro.
But if you never have a record of like a pay stub or anything like that, it does raise flags.
Yeah,
That's the other thing I looked into it.
like I said, most of these niggas can't pay their motherfucking bills off the money they fucking making off
Because
loud.
it's gonna come back as like like it also kind of runs back within the taxes too.
Hmm. But like I said, if you're putting in
Every
150
time,
bucks a day, they don't give a fuck. After 10 days, you got $1,500. They be like, this nigga's broke as fuck. You know what I'm
come on,
saying?
this nigga,
At least if
he's
I own
just
a bank,
making it. He barely just making it.
they better hope I never get a fucking bank or get rich, because I'm gonna start a bank and I'm gonna let the motherfucking cartel trap out that joint. You can keep all your money
Sir,
here,
you're
big
going to
dog.
federal prison.
I'll be like, I don't know nothing about that money. I just know he's rich. I didn't ask no questions, run no credit check.
That's okay.
Your nigga said I need a place to put my money, and I said, nigga, I got you.
It's the motherfuckers on my street. Who are these motherfuckers on my motherfucking street? I'm sorry,
Mm,
I'm watching the cars go by. I don't normally get to do that.
I miss sitting on my old front porch watching cars go down the fucking road. Damn, that was good times, bro. Arlington got some
You know
whips.
something, ladies and gentlemen? This is gonna bring me into my next segment.
Go off.
What's the scenario? Let's go. Here we go, yo.
No.
Here we go, yo. So
What
what's the scenario?
scenario?
Hey,
Go
let's get it.
off. Let them cook.
So, we gonna throw some shit at y'all, and I want y'all to be active in the comments. Whoever, whatever is in the comments, because we
Pause.
going to do some of these reactions. I done had some people put some confessions and anonymous little questions in my goddamn message. So I'm gonna read some of those too. I got those.
Hmm.
But we're gonna hit y'all with these, and I want to see how y'all feel because we're gonna tell y'all how we gonna react, but I want to hear how y'all gonna react.
Go off.
Okay. So scenario one.
Hmm.
Let's say that you were dating somebody, right,
Hmm.
for about 10 years.
Hmm.
Okay. This person has a child. Okay.
Hmm.
Now
Hmm.
let's say that you pretty much basically take over as this child's parent, whether it be a stepmom or
Stepdad.
a stepdad, or it's just you stepped into a role that someone else has filled.
Playing somebody else's save game.
So let's say you pay for this child to go to school. You've bought a car for this child. You've done pretty much a lot like you would be now. Mind you,
You've
now this is
raised a
what I'm
child.
about to say. This is where I'm gonna put the stick in. Although you treat that as if that is your stepchild,
Hmm.
you are not actually married to that child's parent.
Ooh.
Y'all not married. You and the parent of that child have been dating for X amount of time,
Hmm.
10 plus years, but
Hmm.
y'all are not married. There's no like title of marriage, right?
Hmm.
So basically, you're doing this because although you care for that person, it's also because it's like your stepchild. Okay, so let's run it down. You paid for school, you bought a car, you pretty much made sure that child still lives in your house, don't got no
Uh-huh.
job, they pay for everything, right?
Oh, nah.
And then the child turns around and gets engaged and wants to get married. Okay, cool. And then you decide that you're gonna pay for the wedding. You're gonna have it at your house because your house is a big enough venue for you to hold 250 plus people.
Hmm.
Um, but then you want to invite 20 people to, or a little more, just a couple people to the wedding as well, because those are your friends and family as well, and you want them to be there to celebrate that special thing with this child that I'm sure they know of.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Well, what if you get told that they can't be invited because that's just too many people, and we already have 250. Mind you, this is
Hey,
at your house. You're paying for it. You're paying for it.
here we go.
Now,
I ain't trying to
what
cut you
if?
off.
What if?
Something outside my house
What
is
if?
going crazy. That joint sounded nasty. My bad.
What else? I got you. What if? Now, this is for the guys. Let's say this is your stepdaughter. You about to pay for your stepchild. Right? He
Bro,
turns around and says that I want my biological father to give me away at my wedding.
like,
Now, this same biological father has not contributed to anything of the sort what that came to this child for over the last 10 years.
it's like,
But she wants her to give him away. And they basically wrap the wedding plan around her and her biological father doing
I'd
it.
be like, well,
So basically,
he
what I
gonna
think
come up to
they
come up with
said is
his half
they
or the whole thing.
basically gave out the invitations and did not invite the 20 people that he wanted.
Red flag.
The announcements went out, and it was a photo of the girlfriend and the biological father and the daughter.
Red
The
flag.
nigga who paid for it was nowhere on there or mentioned.
Red flag. Where are you? Three red flags.
Then the nigga hosted a dinner where he was trying to get the groom and his parents with the girlfriend and the stepchild, and then the biological father showed up, and that's when she announced that he's gonna walk her down the aisle. So,
What?
how do you feel about that? Because the conversation goes,
I'll
Well,
choke
he
somebody
shouldn't
for
have
less.
did that because that was not his child. He did that because he wanted to. Let me stop y'all right there because that's where they had me fucked up. But then it goes, people says, well, just like how women say don't do wifey things for a nigga that ain't your husband, niggas need to stop doing wifey things for bitches that ain't their wife.
Husband shit for bitches that ain't
And
they wife.
ultimately, me personally, if that was my scenario,
Oh, I
next time on
retract.
the first 40,
Yeah, I retract. You got me
on this
fucked up.
episode of the first 48,
Like we gonna have to go to court, or we gonna have to do something,
till
big
death
dog.
do us part.
Cause ain't no way.
Episode
Yeah,
name, till death do us part. Nigga
because a 250-person wedding is going, even if you don't have to like rent out a venue, that shit is still expensive. Food, drinks, like the whole setup to accommodate 250 people. You know what I'm saying?
said he found out that the food that he's supposed to be paying for the caterers, he's allergic to most of it. It's the shit that the other nigga like. I said at that point, me personally, I would have been like, sir, well,
Guys,
since this is what y'all want, I'm going to step back financially and I'm going to let the parents take care of this. Why? Because y'all are the ones doing it. So
if
I'm
it's
going to retract all my motherfucking money. I'm going to tell all you motherfuckers to find a new venue. And I'm going to tell you to get the fuck out of my house because, bitch, not my child. Now, at that point, I know I'm going to have to eat the charges that I did for the motherfucking school and
the
car and all
car,
that other shit. But at the same, he did not. I mean, I get it. He did it because he loved his girlfriend. He should have married that bitch. And they was together for 10 years. Is all I'm saying. But my thing is, sir, you knew you were at ATM. It just took you up until that point.
like shit.
Now here's my damn thing. Here's my thing. Like I said, you was the one who didn't marry that woman
Hmm.
for whatever reason, but you stayed with her for 10 years. You took care of that child.
So it's kind of
Why?
on you.
Because you had a connection with that child. That was on you. You liked the child. You wanted to be there for the child. You stepped up in that role to be stepdaddy when you never actually got the title.
Facts,
So I do think shame on you.
for
You
sure.
should have knew better. But I mean, you can't necessarily be mad at that because, like I said, although you
You can't be mad, but you
assumed,
can be petty.
yeah, it's like I can see why you could assume that
I'm about to be
she
petty.
was going to do all that because you did so much for her. But I'm gonna say right now that girls are daddy's girls. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Like they love their father. Like
No matter what.
do thick and thin.
Shit is
Like
weird.
even if they got daddy issues, baby, they love their father. They just want their father to love them back sometimes.
Like
Okay,
shit.
listen.
Like shit. Say it again.
It should be like that. You gotta understand. Unless y'all have that verbal exchange, you can't assume that shit. So I feel like, sir, you did the shit that you did out the kindness of your heart because you wanted to make
We
sure
did.
that you knew that child was loved and you loved her mom. But sir,
You got
I hate
got.
to say it because I would be pissed off too if someone said this to me. But unfortunately, in this situation, you have to. Ain't nobody tell you to.
Bingo. But still,
I'm
me,
just, I
I'm a
don't
Kurt.
mean it in a mean way like that because I would be pissed if someone said it to me. But at the same time, it's like they say, unless y'all are planning to get that marriage going, because why is the daughter y'all getting married?
Before y'all.
The daughter get married before y'all got married, and y'all have been together for 10 plus years. See, that's your problem, nigga. You was taking up roles that you wasn't. You took up one role, but didn't even give up the other. How that work?
Like
How that
shit.
work?
How you a stepdaddy and no father, and no husband? That's crazy. I'm not out here
So it's
trying
like
to.
you want to take care of her little princess, but she ain't gonna try. That sounds a little weird to me, honestly.
Like I'm gonna do what I do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not about to be out here getting you a car or putting you through school as just your mother's boyfriend. Like you
Unless
got me
we
fucked
had
up.
some shit established, mm-mm,
What could
no.
we possibly have established? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah. Like, yes, I love the kid, you know what I'm saying? And I want the best for the kid. But bro, that's not my like not my responsibility essentially, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
I'm gonna
here's
do
my thing. Like, my stepfather has been in my life since I was like 6, 7. You know what I'm saying? And
I mean, shit, like it was a rough start. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying. Why you near my mama, nigga? Like,
You know what I'm saying?
you
Niggas,
know what I'm saying? But like,
hey,
you
Knock came
know
in
what
that joint
I'm
like, where your mom's at, nigga?
saying? Your mama, nigga.
Nigga, where your
Shut the
mom's
fuck
at,
up, Eric.
nigga?
It's alright, cause somebody about to do that to you. It's alright.
mm,
Somebody gonna do that to your
mm.
mama too. It's all good.
They was talking about it. I'm like, nigga, I'm about to be in Chicago probably, so I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna have bigger things to worry about, like
Your mom,
gun
your
violence.
mom said she getting her groove back.
I'm like, I
She
don't
ain't never
care.
lost it. She
I'm like,
getting
I
it.
don't. I'm like, I don't care, lady. You thought it was. I was like, you thought I was actually serious. Like, I don't give a flying fuck. They're like, oh, word, and I'm like, oh yeah. You see what the fuck I be doing with my
I'm
life?
glad she got her little shit. I'm glad she got her little side piece. Shit.
Yeah, do whatever the
That's
fuck
why
you want.
she ain't been harassing you so much.
Yeah, she been fucking harassing me. You know my damn nerves. Love her to death. You know my damn
But
nerves.
nah, in that scenario, nigga,
Woo.
chop it to the game. I mean, you can be petty, like you can't be mad, but you can be petty. So you
Be
can tell them
petty.
to go fuck off and go live your life with somebody else. Obviously, you wasn't trying to be with that woman anyway, cause you ain't married. So I'm just like that.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna
Nigga,
be a,
if you were married after 10 years, what the fuck are you doing?
like if you're gonna be if I'm not gonna be a part of the wedding, like big dog, I'm not paying for this shit. That makes no
And it
sense.
sounds like you got the money to do it. It's not like it's a money issue because if you got a house big enough to host over 250 people,
You
nigga,
got it.
you know what I'm saying? So why ain't you married this bitch? That's the question I got. Fuck the whole other shit, cause nigga, you were wrong. Even though the daddy ain't worth a damn neither, cause he should have been there. But you know,
Like I said,
yeah,
if that's what's gonna be happening,
everybody wrong in that
yeah,
situation.
I'm like
Everybody wrong.
if that's what's gonna be happening, I mean, I can help you cover half of your half, lady, because you are my girl. But the other half got to cover me. Otherwise, hear me out. I guess you're gonna have to downsize. That's that's crazy.
It's not even that. It's just more or less like I don't want to be part of that. And then I was like, that's a petty way to break up with somebody because you didn't get the attention you wanted. But it's like, sir, you really gotta understand. You're not her real father. And even though the nigga ain't really contributed shit, you ain't never said the type of relationship that they had.
True. That's also
Her
a
and her
thing.
father probably was really close. You know
How
what I'm
old is
saying?
this
Her and
girl?
her father might be really close.
Like, how old is this girl? That also plays a part in the factor into this. If this girl's like 26, you know what I'm saying? You've been dating her mom since you were 16. That's different. You know what I'm saying? Than if she's 18, or you know what I'm saying? You've been dating her mom since you were 8. Also, it's a factor.
I don't know. It
It's a
just
factor thing.
I saw that shit and I said, nigga, you sound stupid.
Yeah, I think he sounds fucking ridiculous. I'm not doing that. I'm not paying for all that shit. First of all, I'm not even about to offer that shit off Bucks. You know what I'm saying? That's the last ditch. First of all, I don't want y'all niggas at my house. Y'all stank. And then y'all gonna be eating and spilling shit. And I'm about to get this shit cleaned up. No, I think the fuck not. I'll fuck up my house,
Mm.
not y'all.
Oh, by the way, this ain't really a scenario. I just thought I'd let y'all know. I almost got arrested yesterday on my day off, but yeah,
It be like that, y'all.
that was a thing.
Sometimes you
No,
gotta get
it was
arrested.
about the United States Park Police. Yeah,
Park
that was in
police.
front of the governor,
Park police are
and
fucking
somebody was
whores.
acting a fool, and I was going to show them a fool. So
The motherfucking park police
we can't. I
and
can't say
metro
too much.
police are the
I can't
fucking
say too
worst.
much. I can't say too much before I have a lawsuit on my hands. But yeah. Mhm.
See, he want to talk about it.
Mhm.
We're gonna keep him off of it.
But I am gonna take this quick time before we just get into this next scenario. I want to sit here and I want to have a quick second to I want to give a shout out to our cousin. I knew him a little better than Eric did. I knew him
Rip.
way a lot
I was like, yes, yes, way more. What the fuck?
better. Our cousin Bobby passed away earlier, surprisingly, suddenly, unexpectedly. For those who know me, I am native. We're native and everything. I play on our cultural drum. I sing and I well. And he sat next to me on that drum. You know, This has been taking me a little time to really process it. You know, it was a huge blow, not only just to me, but to our actual tribe. He was not only just our drummer, he was our historian. He had the history on our language, our native language. He was getting a lot of shit done, and he was working on a lot. Like I said, it's a major blow to us. Like I said, yesterday at the event we were at, and was we had his drumstick, which we as the Piscataway Canoe are reeling from. Like I said, if y'all could just take a time, have a prayer, Piscataway,
Moment of silence. One time for
for
the big fella.
Bobby, for Robertson Close, really.
You already know what type of time we on. Rest in
Yeah,
peace to the
we
fam.
that's gonna be a hard one, ladies and gentlemen, because They've already requested us to drum at his funeral, and
About to
I
be a
don't
drum
do
line, no Nick
well with.
Cannon.
Um, it's gonna be a very somber day. I'm not looking forward to it whatsoever. But yeah, all I can just say with that, and with that being the last word on that, is please, 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 if someone is on your mind, if you have something going on, and you feel like you haven't talked to someone, just reach out. Just reach out.
Phones
If you
re-
really care about it, just
phones work
reach
both
out and make
ways.
sure they're going. They do. They really do. But sometimes miscommunication could be just that the phone don't work. So, you know, if someone's on your mind, you need to reach out. You never know when that's. I mean, I'm also the type of person that's going to tell you to tell my fuck them at the same time. The ones you love and care, please do not ever think that we don't have. So please, whether it's sudden or well known coming, please just tell them any chance.
Call the people you
That's all I
love.
can
Stop beefing with people. You only got one life to live. You live every day. You only die once. Get your shit together. Gots to rock.
say. But with that being said, let's get back on to the program. Um, so scenario number two, and this was sent to me through my little anonymous questions.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try to remember off the top of it. I mean, it was something wild. But I might have to look. I might have to jump back.
You might as well look it up real quick. Fuck it. It's probably
Might
ridiculous.
as well. Fine. So the question was, what was the longest time you went with showering, and what would you do
Wait, with
if
what?
you were in a situation? I went without showering,
Oh,
like taking a
showering.
shower,
Uh huh. Okay.
and then the question goes on, what would you do if you went a week without showering
Mm,
and you are in a position to have sex?
mm, mm,
But first of all, whoever sent that, you're a disgusting fuck, and I just want you to seek medical and mental help
mm.
immediately.
The
Second
longest.
of all, I shower morning and night. I do not get in my bed if I'm not clean. I don't know what the fuck is up with y'all. Coming home after work, being outside, doing whatever, and y'all just get right in y'all bed. I don't play that.
Ew.
I don't know who raised y'all, but y'all need y'all ass whooped.
Ew.
Listen, you don't wear your outside clothes on your goddamn bed, bitch. That's where you lay your motherfucking head. You waking up wondering why you got fucking life. Okay, we don't got time for that. Okay,
I think the
I
longest
just
I've
want
gone
to put that
without a
out
shower is 2 days, and that was only because I was not. I was at a race car thing, and I was staying with somebody, not
there.
at a in a fucking
I
hotel.
think maybe I think maybe that was me once because we were on this long ass road trip. But I think I showered like no.
Yeah, I'm like I took a shower Friday before we left, and I took a shower Sunday when I got home. So I pretty much didn't shower just on Saturday.
I get it. I get it. Like in certain circumstances, that's fine. But then my question to the anonymous
It was
freak that
also
sent me that is,
-50 out there, bitch. So I wasn't sweating my ass off or anything.
now here's my thing to the nasty fucker sent it. I
How
feel like
long?
you've been in this position before. How long have you not showered? And were you in a situation where you was about to fuck somebody and they found dick cheese on you because you ain't wash your shit?
Or other way around. Who did you let fuck that hadn't showered in a few days? Hmm.
Because that's automatic yeast infection.
Yeah,
It
cause
has to be.
hey, he's probably your fucking
First of
baby
all,
daddy
and you
too.
put the salty balls in your mouth. I know you did, you
I know you
trifling
did.
bitch.
You're gross. You're disgusting. You did. I know you did. Like ain't no there. You can't fool me. I know it happened. Like I know it did.
Down your throat.
Yeah, like like bro, like I know it did. Like yuck.
Sitting out here looking like a motherfucker, a clown.
Yeah, see,
Bitch
I'm
about to
already.
throw up on the dick.
Yeah,
She
like
might do it for the shit. Bitch, right.
L
You know who be coming up with these conversations, ladies and gentlemen?
L.
Who be coming up with these questions? Who did that? I want to know. Y'all real bold in the section. I like that.
Like I said, what the like? Hear me, like that technically 2 days that I didn't shower, bro. I felt like I was the dirtiest I've ever been in my entire life, dog.
Oh, what if it
I'm
was the other way around? What if a nigga went to go eat that go eat that cootie cat, got a whole clam bake in his face? He got a bum
oh,
bum on his little.
that joint.
That shit probably smell like refried garbage juice.
Oh, that joint got. Ugh, that joint got. Ugh, that
That
joint
joke
got.
probably had a rat playing peekaboo out that joke.
Ugh,
That joke probably was
like
women. That's
like
nasty.
like like a 9-volt battery warhead. Ugh, like bitch, this joint is sour with a spark.
Call that catfish.
Call that shit tuna. Cause I'd have,
Tuna big milk.
yeah, cause you tuned me up with
You
this
feel the
shit.
heat on that. You feel the heat on
Oh
that bitch.
nah.
That's a 100,000 degree weather coming on that bitch.
Bitch, you smell like a boil.
Who
And I'm about to spark you
don't
up.
be coming in with that? Listen, I'm gonna find another one. That one
I
was wild.
under the sea.
What's this one?
Down here it's better. No, it is not, cause this shit smells like the sea. Like I'm not fucking. And first of all, I don't even fuck with the ocean like that. I fuck with the fish that come out the ocean. So that's actually a weird segue for this. But we cook that shit, not eating it raw. I don't do sushi.
Giggity.
I do sushi
Let's
sometimes,
see.
but not a lot. Shit does not hit like that. Shit make my stomach hurt sometimes. Andy had me trying sushi. That shit was alright. It was alright. Some of them.
I don't like sushi. It's nasty.
It's too.
I don't like raw. I'm not eating raw fish.
That
I'm not
shit.
eating
That
any of
shit
that
be.
shit.
I be like it's cool, but I'm like, why?
If I ever go to like
Like,
an
who was the
Asian
person who made
country,
this up?
I'm gonna starve to death
Like, who the
because I'm
fuck
not
was the?
gonna want to look at my food and it be looking at me.
Yeah, like who the fuck? Who was the person who made this up? Who was the first nigga to just be like, I'm gonna just cut this fish up and I'm gonna just put it on some rice. Like
I don't
what?
know, but whatever nigga decided that that breading and stuffing was supposed to go up a turkey's ass and then cook, that was a freaky fuck. The
No,
nigga
ma'am.
who discovered the nigga who discovered
The first nigga that ate an
that
egg.
cows can produce milk was probably on some real freaky ass shit. That's all
Yes.
I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say, ladies and gentlemen. Is how they can deter between a
Well, he
female
wasn't.
cow and a bull cow doing it.
Well, he wasn't. They didn't discover it. They saw the calf doing what he was doing, and he was like nah. And so he ain't had to figure it out. But he was on some other shit. He or she like he was on some whole different shit. Because he didn't have a bucket the first time. I know he didn't. He
And how
did
did he know you can keep going like that?
because there was no
And how
way
did
he
he
thought
know
he
when to stop?
there was no yeah I was like there was no way he thought he could just do what we do now and milk them and do all the stuff and keep it in the fridge. No, that nigga was the first thing he saw. He was like, "I'm gonna do what the baby cow's doing, and you need to be in prison for that, sir, for sure.
I'm gonna read this next one. Let's see.
Like you need to be you need to be under the jail." Also, the first nigga that ate a chicken egg, he was bugging the fuck out. Nigga was
Yeah,
like,
he's like, I'm gonna eat this buffalo egg,
that
you
nigga was like,
know.
hold on, that joint said, boop. What was that? Why you protecting it?
You,
Is it delicious? How
I
you think
got
he ate
an
it first?
okay. I got a question. I got a question. Ding 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 ding. Can I? Let me get in this one. Here's an scenario because I know Eric got maybe one or two up his sleeve. I'm gonna hit you up with this one
I'm hurt.
question. It's not really a scenario. It's really a question. You ever notice, ladies and gentlemen, it be a girl on your motherfucking timeline, right? And she always talking about how she's single. Like she don't never be with nobody. She always be in the house. She be always be posting herself in the crib. She don't be doing nothing, yada yada, right? And like you know what always happens. Like all of a sudden that person just disappears, and then like they like a month or two later they pop up and they're like, I have this it's a little blessing, and I'm like,
Yeah,
so well, I thought you was single, and then
like
to be
what?
looking at them like, I thought you was working on you. Now we gotta come to this gender reveal. What's
Hmm.
going on?
And then 2 weeks later, you see the niggas ain't shit post, and you're like, I don't hear me
And I'm
out,
like,
man.
but you knew that because you was single. Remember?
Yeah, so which one of y'all is not really shit? Oh, I think it's I think it's a combined unit of trash.
And and that's why my thing. Why is it all of a sudden when one nigga fuck up, niggas ain't shit. One bitch fuck up, bitches ain't shit. Maybe it just ain't the niggas or the bitches you fucking with. You ever think
Facts.
about that? Change it up.
I heard some real
Y'all
shit
like
one
to
time in
change.
my life.
Y'all like to change your drawers. Y'all like to change your restaurants. Let's change up your dating scene.
I
You'd
heard
be
some real shit
surprised what
one
you'd
time,
be
dog.
interested in.
I heard some real shit one time. Dude was like, "Don't date your type," and I was like, "What do you mean by that?" He was like, "Think about it. How many bitches you dated or niggas have you dated that were your type that got you out the way?" And I was like, "Nigga, you might be the smartest man I've ever met in my life because
Think about it.
every single one."
Opposites attract. It's literally the law of science. Like it's literally opposites attract. If y'all are too much alike, y'all are gonna be probably. But see, if you notice people who are opposites, when they do come together and they'll learn off each other, they start to like feed off each other. But it's like they can make it work because they have their own dynamic of making it work.
Like
I have seen I've
I be
seen people
geeking
who
when
act
motherfuckers
just
use my
alike
language.
and
I'll
they
be
have
like,
been
huh?
weird. Yeah, like
I'll be like,
because she's learned it from you. Like y'all
yeah.
dealt that. But then it goes,
Nah,
you
that shit
got
was throwing
motherfuckers
me off.
who be like real cool and they be acting like, oh, I do that too. We got so much in common. We do so much things, but then we start
I don't like having
getting
things in
bored
common
with
for
each
real.
other. Yeah, I want to learn something new about you, boo.
Yeah, I want you to show me new
Who's
things.
all these three?
Probably some shit happened. They got to cut through, or niggas just trash. What was I about to say though?
Somebody literally is driving back and forth on this bitch, and it's a fucking Volvo, and I'm like,
I mean, they can
who
get hit with
wants to
this.
smoke?
I was gonna say they can get hit with this, get hit with the Volvo, the
I
Revolvo.
mean, if y'all see me underneath the seat, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have to end this live very abruptly.
Cut that joint to black.
Anyhow,
But nah, like you said, opposites attract. Like I said, I don't want to fuck with you if you're like super like me. And I'm like,
like I want us to have like some things come. Like I don't want to be like, bitch, I'm red, you blue. You know what I'm saying? I'm
yeah,
water, you oil. Like I want us to actually be
yeah,
like
like we gonna have
some
some
type
shit
of
in common.
coolness,
Like
but be
it's like not
different.
even like a cool, like not even like a, you know what I'm saying, we like the same things. Like we have a mutual respect for the same type of shit.
Yes.
Like you like your music, I like my music, but we both like music a lot. So it's like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we can listen to whatever.
Because I'd be
Yes,
like,
I get
what the
that.
f? Cause hear me out. Women are like, niggas will listen to some random rappers, you know what I'm saying? But women
Hmm.
be listening to whatever, dog. Like nigga,
But that's I noticed that. I did notice that.
I'd be like, what? Who? First of all, who is this? And I'd be like, they'd be like, oh, this is she has like this one song with somebody that I liked one time, and I'm like, you didn't answer my question. Who is this? Because I've never heard of this person. This has to be like a random human
Ever.
being. This has to be like, is this your friend? You know what I'm saying? That's how I be feeling, dog. Like I'd be like,
Is this
yo,
a SoundCloud rapper? Like,
like nah, son. That's what it really be feeling like. So I'm like, is this a SoundCloud country artist? First of all, why are you listening to country? Like, what is going on right now? Second of all,
why are you wanting to fight?
yeah.
Like,
And then I'd be thinking to myself, and I'm like, I've gone to the
who
studio a
you?
few. I've gone to the studio a few dozen times in my life. You know what I'm saying? I understand the vibe of a studio for a couple different genres of music, but then I'd be thinking to myself, I'm like, huh, I've never actually thought of a woman going to like the fucking studio to make like a pop song, or
Clown.
you know what I'm saying, and like, and is that like an aspiration for women? Do women want to be musicians? I mean, some of them do, clearly.
Yeah, some
You
of
know what
them.
I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I mean, now a lot of people want to be Beyonce. They don't realize that we need Kelly's and Michelle's too to be a Destiny Child.
Hey, hear me out. Niggas really be sleep. Like, who was giving Destiny's Child them beats, dog? I need to know. I
Dog
need to know.
Child.
I need to know, dog.
Eminem,
Cause
motherfucking
nigga,
top producer.
them joints
Niggas,
was
nah,
all
dead
heat.
ass.
All heat.
Bangers for no reason. No reason.
All their bangers were fucking crazy beats, dog. Jumping, crazy beat.
Survivor,
Survivor, crazy
independent
beat. Yeah,
women.
motherfucking, I don't even know that off the top of my head. But Soldier, motherfucking, all that shit. Say my name. All them joints had crazy beats. And I'm like, who gave y'all this? Or
I
you
just
got
like because at that point, that was sexual penis to me. I was like, look at Beyonce in the hips. Let me see them hips on. What's up with them?
Beyonce do
That
be looking good.
bootylicious, ain't it? That was booty. Nah, she was looking great back then. Now she scared me.
Hey, Beyonce was looking
She been
good.
eating the soul. She been eating the soul of children. I don't know. I
Hey,
just.
she was looking crazy in Austin Powers. Why the fuck was she in that movie?
Oh yeah, nah.
But
She
like,
stank.
like I was like, she ain't no. There was no reason for her to be in that movie actually. But like, yo,
That'd be like one of the best movies she's ever been in. I'm gonna be honest with you, because I mean, Dreamgirls was good, but I mean, that
like,
was Jennifer Hudson's movie.
and like, hey, Austin Powers is that movie's funny as shit.
Yeah.
He was really bugging out his fucking. That nigga Gold member was bugging the fuck out. Doctor Evil was bugging the fuck out.
Oh God, the smell of the
Mini Me
taste
was
of it, the
bugging the fuck out.
texture of it. I
That
love
nigga
that movie. I watched that shit so much.
That nigga kicked that nigga Mini Me across the fucking hotel room, like kicked the fuck out of him. That shit was ridiculous.
That nigga the fucking.
He had a fucking pillowcase, started throwing his ass around. Like nigga, that shit was so funny, dog.
Those movies nowadays would never make it. Let's go
There's
through a list of movies back then that we know can never be done today. Starting off with White Chicks. Instant regret. And listen, the shit
nope,
going on in Florida.
can't do
Listen,
it.
motherfuckers, dog,
Nope,
the
can't
world
do it.
is going to piss.
They
I don't
can't make.
understand how we were the generation who came up on that shit, and now everything has gone to soft and pussy. I don't get it.
Niggas is
Anywho,
gay. We can't make white chicks now. We can't make Malibu's most wanted now. What else can we? We can't
we
make.
could make my. We might be able to make Malibu those one now. I don't
Nope,
know. I don't know.
no,
That was funny.
no.
I can see it being funny because
Got
you
the
got
gangster gear,
motherfuckers
my
like that
dog.
that they do.
No, there was no reason for Tay Diggs to be in that movie. There was no reason for that nigga
Give
to
me
be
your
in the.
item to dust your ass,
Give
bitch.
me at a biatch, and I think you got it. Give me a ride, punk right will dust your ass, biatch. Click it, nigga said click it, biatch. Nah, that nigga said, hey, you grab fat back. I got milk dud. Nigga said, I'm soft. Like, shut the fuck up. Why is Anthony Anderson in that movie? That shit don't make no
Bill
damn
Glunt,
sense.
Bill Gluntman for the down for the bitches and the hoes.
I vote for Bill. I'm gonna vote for him.
Hey, Bill Gluntman down for the bitches and the hoes.
He think just because we lit out here, we ignorant. Hey,
Got
can't
game cash. You mean Dreamcast or PlayStation? And I said, I can't afford
game
it,
cash,
nigga.
can't afford it. The nigga said, okay, all right, all right. See, can't make that move. They had that nigga
See, this
fucking.
gun not even real. Pow! On my foot.
And it's real. This whole thing is
That was my motherfucking movie, bro.
That nigga tweaked out, son. He blew his whole
That
fucking
was
toe
my
off.
motherfucking movie. What's another one that I know we couldn't remake because these niggas would be Tropic Thunder?
Oh no, for
That
sure
was
not.
a great fucking movie, but hey,
Hey
y'all
man,
gotta understand that nigga Robert Downey Jr. did that shit so well. You
hey,
would have
they
really
try. Hey, hear me out. They tried to fucking kind of like bring that shit up on like Robert Downey Jr. and the black community just said, "Fuck y'all, we didn't even care, dog." Like, nigga,
we
that shit was
never was saying
hilarious.
that nigga. We was in that bitch dying. Like,
He was a dude
what do you
playing.
mean? Talk about what do you mean, you
He was a
people?
dude
Nigga, what
playing
do
another
you
dude.
mean, you people?
He's a dude disguised as a dude playing another dude. So he's just playing a role. Sorry, that's all. It's not his fault. But why did he look
Give me
perfect as a
some of
black
this
dude?
booty sweat. Like talking about get some of this booty sweat.
Robert Downey Jr. with a motherfucking fade actually looked right. It didn't like when he was like I was like, hear me out.
When
That's
that
all they
nigga came
changed.
out as Iron Man, I said, "Who's that white man? That's
Like,
not Robert Downey Jr."
yeah, that's not him. Wait a minute, hold on. That's I don't
But
know
then
this
at the
guy.
end of that movie, when he wiped them motherfucking eyes out and that, I said, hey, cuz, hold on, he done fucked me up with this one."
I might have to buy Tropic Thunder on Google Play like
I
right now.
have that DVD. I have the
Cause that shit
DVD.
is so funny, dog. That
Yeah,
he,
I said that.
me shopping in Jack. That nigga, like you can't make that movie now. This nigga was
He said,
bugging the fuck,
you can't go full retarded.
and he did. Jack
You
Black's
never
in that
go full
fucking movie.
retarded.
Jack Black's in that fucking movie. Like, there's no reason.
That shit was wild. That movie was the wildest. Like I said, those movies back in the day were hilarious. What's another movie? Remember that movie, Jack Black did Shallow Hal?
You can make Shallow Hal now.
Yeah, you could, but then that's your body shaming.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure. Like, you know what I'm
without a
saying?
doubt. Like, what are you
That's
talking
what.
about?
Like, yeah, like, I mean, actually, is he really body shaming? Like, that's actually body
At the
positive.
end, he thought about it. At the end, he thought about it.
Cause, like, I
At first,
mean,
he was a
yeah,
little grossed out. Talking
he's like, oh, she's not bad. She's just fat. You know,
about some. He did it now. When Gwyneth Paltrow threw them draws at him, and then he's like, I was like, hey, yo, cuz, how he not? So you ain't feel that big thrust coming through that big jaw?
big air.
That bitch got on top and the whole motherfucker bitch sunk in, bitch. You ain't feel that? Yeah.
We can't make Beer Fest now.
Oh, fuck no. Hey, but
That's
them
my
niggas did just come out
movie.
with a movie. No, them same niggas just came out with a new movie recently.
The niggas is ignorant as fuck. That's
And it's like, I think it's like a medieval style one.
oh no.
That shit is retarded.
I gotta peep that because them motherfuckers are hilarious, dog.
Yeah, nah, that shit about to come out now. Beer
Uh,
Fest was my shit. If they did Beer Fest, they did, what was that other movie?
Super Troopers.
Uh, yeah, the Super Trooper movies.
Them
Them
niggas
niggas was
is
hilarious in that
stupid,
movie.
son.
They
Bro,
could look. You wouldn't think they would remake that shit, but they remade that shit.
dog, Beer Fest. I've watched that movie so many times, and I
Bruh.
still laugh at it. Like, still to
Dog.
this day.
The shit when
To this
look when
day.
the motherfucker got drunk and fucked with Monique and he's like, I knew it the whole time.
Nah, the flashbacks is what gets me, son.
Yeah.
That bitch
Fucking that
said,
little
"Quit."
slap in the back of one.
That bitch said, "Quit squirming." Put a bag over this man's head. Hey, son, I lose it every time. This nigga's it cut back and this nigga's breathing in the back. I
And
was
at the end
hurt.
when he had her killed, and he's like, yeah, this is for a low fat strawberry bear I work for. He's like, she's like, well, you said you thought you want me to lose a little weight, and it's like,
It's low carb.
you
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Get
Everybody
off
be
me.
quiet.
God damn it. That movie is. Then this nigga was talking, and that nigga
A
law.
fucking grandmother, bro.
Nah, hear me out. If my grandma was talking wild
That
like that,
grandma's a whore.
I'm swinging, son. I'm like, girl, what'd you just say? Ming
Well, the way this
it.
nigga
Ming it.
killed himself, he was like, just she's like, good night. Say good night, boo boo. Good night, boo boo. Hey,
Dog, nigga, if mother like that shit is so funny. When this nigga was talking about the beer, this man lost his mind. The nigga said it was the greatest beer in all the world. Like, why are you yelling? Like, why are you screaming, dog?
sir, calm down. Like,
That shit hits. First of all, when they had to go find Barry and this nigga's outside prostituting, son. That shit is fucking ridiculous. When this man was like, Barry, what happened to
devious
you?
behavior.
That man broke the bottle over his head. That nigga said, Psh,
Get him
get
away!
out of here!
Hooray!
Get out of here! Get out of here! Like, dog, I love that movie so
Goddamn
fucking
quarters and
much.
shit.
Get
That
out
movie
of
was like
here!
I was like,
Get out of here! Let's see, what other movie
nah,
could you not make?
when they was talking about some, they went to the little college, little team party, talking about some. I never hooked up with Coach, and everybody said, "Hey," and then
And,
motherfuckers,
and yeah,
I
nigga,
said, "Hey, no."
that motherfucker landfill said. Like
So
nobody,
sad over here,
that's a that's a
motherfucker.
that's a that's a low key part of the movie that nobody ever picks up on. I was like, hey yo,
And everybody was like, "The fuck?"
yeah, because you really can't make that movie. Because the end of that movie, this nigga's like, oh, put Fink as the anchor. He's got the eye of the Jew. Like, sir,
I am.
you're bugging out, my boy. Like you're bugging out. That man said, that nigga said, put Fink. We need Fink to Fink needs to be the anchor.
They
That man
had a
turned
lot
up.
of Jew jokes in that bitch. Him and Landfill. That shit was hilarious.
Oh yeah, no, he called his fucking yarmulke a frisbee.
Yeah,
Shit was all.
the Jewish community, they were nuts.
He kept calling him. He kept calling, making fat jokes to him. He was, oh,
I
first of all,
don't
this
want to
nigga
know
was beating off a
how South
frog.
Park. I don't even know how South Park. Dog, that was wild. But how is South Park still running? Like, I don't get that.
We were talking about that at work earlier today, and I have no clue.
And then they brought back Beavis and Butthead.
I
And
never thought,
then,
I never really thought Beavis and Butthead was that funny, but that movie was funny as hell. Beavis and
nah,
Butthead Do
the
America.
show was wild back in the day, but like they edited it a lot once it got, certain networks. But the one where it used to be on like MTV, nah, they used to have like all the videos. It was like the movie.
The movie was dope. The movie was dope.
We're gonna score.
You want to see my unit?
Score.
Hey, like, as a kid,
Cornholio.
I was about to say, yeah,
Pee
as a
for my
kid,
bunghole.
yeah, as a kid, Cornholio was the funniest shit in the
Cornholio.
world because he was really wild as
Cornholio.
like he was really wild.
Cornholio.
And he fucking flips his fucking hood up over his back of his shirt up over his head and starts tweaking. I am Cornholio. I need
Pee for
pee.
my bunghole.
I need pee pee.
You
Pee pee for my bunghole. Like, bro, shut
know
the
what we need to bring back? This would be the perfect time to do it. Celebrity
celebrity
Deathmatch.
wrestling. Yes, sir. It's on.
I still watch that on Paramount Plus, but I have
That's what it
the
was.
complete series on DVD.
Hold on. I gotta see if I can buy that on Google because I might need it, depending on the price. Because they might say some
When I got
ignorant
it, I
shit.
got it on DVD. I had it on DVD, so this was a couple years ago. So
Uh huh.
I got it off of Amazon for like 40 something.
What? Oh, this joint's definitely not on here. For
You can try
sure.
Best Buy sometimes too.
That joint says no results found.
It's on Paramount Plus. I don't know if you have Paramount Plus, but
I used to.
I forgot I had
Oh,
it,
I
but
found
then
it.
I remembered.
Oh, son of a! I almost got us kicked off the internet. I was
No
like,
anti-Semitic comments.
it
Like,
wasn't anti-Semitic. It was anti-black. But god damn it, I was about to tweet. Yo,
sorry, we are
hold on.
pro-black on this
There's
station. Hold
six
on.
episodes. There's 6 seasons of this shit.
Dog, shit was hilarious.
This is rad. It's only on Paramount Plus though. What?
Hey, man, look, I even got the little blickies for y'all. Just in case when I be wanting to conserve my weed.
Little baby Blick. Little baby Blick.
You little baby blicky. Little blicky blick.
Blick
Hey, what you
Davius.
think? Y'all think I should get some Gucci tonight? I might get some Gucci. So let me stop.
I always say yes. Why not? Might as well.
And down, let them out.
Might as well. Come on,
Here's the
Craig.
word.
Stimulate your mind. It's Friday. I'm gonna get you high. Why you bringing up old shit? You can make you can make Friday today, but it just wouldn't hit the same. Actually, it might. If I had never
Well,
seen
see, now,
Friday and it came out today, it'd still probably be funny as hell.
let's see here today. Friday, they want to do a last one, but according to
Again,
Ice Cube, they said that he offered up 3 scripts and Universal shot it down. So he's like, he wants to get the script from them and go somewhere else with it. But yeah, he was like, he wants to do it. It just, they've
can't
been
now,
stalling
man.
on it.
Pops is R.I.P. to Pops. You know what I'm saying? That shit is whack. John Witherspoon.
Very wet.
Rest in peace to
No,
J.
But see that's the thing. They brought the Boondocks back and put it on HBO Max
Hmm.
because they were also signed to do 2 more seasons, and they had already started doing voiceovers, and John Witherspoon has voices on there.
Hmm.
So it's just the thing is, do they want to use the stupid AI that they were talking about, or do you kind of replace not replace with Granddad, but have
We can
another
talk about that on the
stand-in?
next show. That AI shit's
Yeah, because I
crazy.
feel like I feel like the best person if they was going to have somebody step in, like let's just say they have a rundown where it's a little bit older. Granddad has passed away, unfortunately. So now the kids, Riley and Hugh are grown up. They still gotta stay with somebody. They go stay with Granddad's sister. Their great aunt, and who could play that? Jennifer Lewis. I feel like Jennifer Lewis could bring that energy.
Nah, I need to be like someone wild. Like
Jennifer Lewis is wild.
she she wild,
You
but
know
like
who Jennifer Wild. You know who Jennifer Lewis is, right?
yeah, but I need like a I don't
She'd
know.
be perfect. She'd be perfect as like a granddad because she'd be saying watch her. Like she had a whole COVID so don't fuck with me in these streets. Like she has a whole book out where she's talking about how she was fucking almost every night just because she was a sex addict. Jennifer
That's
Lewis is
wild.
wild, okay?
It is
She
wild.
still do splits and she's in her 60s, 70s.
Oh nah. Oh no, lady. Hey, somebody's grandma is busting it open, and that is not okay.
Look up Jennifer Lewis right now so you can see who I'm talking about because I don't think you be talking about this. I feel like she'd be perfect. She got the strong voice for it. She does be necessarily like inspirational, but she also be it.
Yeah, I knew exactly who the fuck
Huh.
you was talking about.
Who else would you do?
I don't know.
Let's get Lunel to do it.
Well, I can't think of someone off the top of my head, but I'm like, yeah, it might work. I just need somebody who's like wild. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they have to be more wild than grandpa, than pops. You know what I'm saying? Than granddad. And I'm like,
Let's see who else.
might need to be Monique. So,
I can see that.
because Monique's wild.
I can see that, but at the same time, I don't think she could do it full. She was in the Boondocks episode, and when they did the little remake about didn't show like the clip about the Soul Plane 2. Remember they were trying to go to the movie theaters and shit.
Soul Plane's fuck. They can't make that movie
And
today.
mother, that was the joint where Huey and Ruckus got into that full on kung fu fight with the nunchucks and that shit. Yeah, that was that episode. So they had Monique in as a coach,
The
like a
the
little
best
guest
episode
star.
the best episode on that joint is the motherfucking Booty Warrior episode. That shit's hilarious every time.
I like
Every
you and I want you.
that nigga said, I know who you are, Chris Handsome, but see, I calls you Chris Handsome, and I watch your TV show all the time. So you can bring them
See, there ain't no
TV.
law. See, there ain't no law, God.
That man
See,
said you can bring them cameras and them police is waiting outside. It don't make me no difference. Like that's how you know that nigga was on some different
I
time.
came here for booty.
You
No
came here
little
for
girl booty.
sex
I came
with
here
an
for
underage
you,
boy.
Christian.
Oh no, I ain't come for no little boys. I ain't got no milk, no cookies, nothing. I came looking for man's butt. Like
And the crazy part is that's
what?
based off of a real nigga.
It's the funniest part. I didn't know it. Like I saw the fucking the episode before I saw the fucking the little
The
what's the shit?
interview.
Yeah, that shit. What's the fucking word am I looking for? The Dateline NBC joint. But
Yeah, the interview.
fucking yeah, that shit. When I saw the interview, bro, I was
You know
hurt,
my
son.
damn uncle. You know we was over at my uncle's house on like when Easter's or
Hurt,
some
yo.
type of event we did. And he pulled up the whole thing. He's like, "Yeah, this the whole thing." He's sitting there doing the whole thing that the motherfucker talking about. Look just like him. I cried.
I
See,
saw it
I
on
called
Twitter.
the Chris Handsome.
I saw it on Twitter, and I was like, no fucking way. Pulled it up. I was like, Jesus Christ, dog.
Boondocks was basically based off a lot of the shit that was actually going on in real life, just like
Yeah,
recreated.
yeah. It's like fucking yeah. They got Letary and Milton, all that shit. Fried chicken flu. Shit's crazy. Shit was great. The fried chicken thing was funny.
Rosito Brown.
love the Boondocks. So funny.
They did that motherfucking. They had them old heads come and revenge stink meter.
Stink
That was
meter
a
had me
whole.
rolling.
They that whole fight scene where they was fighting outside. Dog, that was taken from all the fucking Naruto, bro.
And hear me out. You can't make those Boondocks episodes no more because that was like right when I was graduating high school and shit. They was making them really wild episodes. This nigga said, "These things strike fear into the heart of a nigga. A whip, a noose, a job
A job
application."
application.
I lost it, dog. This man came out.
It's
This
powerful
nigga said,
niggatry.
"Nigga
Yeah.
read." Nigga said, "Ah."
There's powerful niggatry here. I can feel
There's
it.
powerful niggatry in here. Like, son, you can't make this shit. Oh, son.
No,
Uncle,
when he was in the Booty War episode, and they said, "That's right, you niggas. That's what they gonna do." Hey, you ain't too fat and ugly to
ugly
get
get
raped,
raped.
motherfucker.
That nigga said, I
I
apologize.
apologize for my outburst.
Like, hey, yo. I apologize, my. That man said,
It was the
by
it was amazing to hear. I apologize for my outburst.
that man said, by a show of hands, how many people in here ever raped a man? Uh-huh, uh-huh. All right, by a show of hands, how many people been here been raped by a man? 100%. Don't get no higher than that. Like, what? Hey, yo.
Nah, when that nigga talking about I like to put peanut butter and jelly between his ass and make it eat a peanut butter and jelly ass crack sandwich. I'm like, nigga,
Peanut
what?
butter jelly and asshole sandwich. But Tom here will be calling it lunch. Nah, they just start. This man said the best part. Said your man said he was talking about what was he saying? He was like, oh, fuck, what is
Just
he
let that
saying?
shit happen to me though.
The first nigga, he just stopped talking. He was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was distracted by that fine motherfucker right there. Fine motherfucker, what's your name?" That nigga said, "I don't think you're supposed to be talking to the kids." And then Riley was like, "Tom, Tom." That
Stop.
nigga said,
And I down.
Tom, the type of nigga to give us wet dreams up in here. Like, bro, you're bugging out. Tom was terrified, son. He was terrified.
I would have been too. Like, nigga, what did you just
He
say?
gotta been like, "Hey, I'm about to get the fuck up out of here, my
Out of
boy."
here, bro. Like, you know what? I'm gonna just step out. Fuck them kids.
Yeah, like I have overstayed my welcome in this joint. I didn't even want to show up here.
Completely.
I didn't even want to show up in
Completely.
here. That
But what
I might
else
have to
they
I
have
might
on there?
I might have to watch that shit today because that shit's funny.
That shit was motherfucking hilarious.
But I know one thing. I'm
Man,
about to play some ranked in fucking COD tonight because your boy got this level up.
let me see if I'm signing for step out or not. It's
Go
almost
ahead,
my
go ahead,
time.
go ahead and get you
I
some. Yeah,
should, but I don't wanna. I'm
yeah.
going fishing in the morning.
Understood, understood.
I'm going fishing in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I caught me a nice little cat yesterday, y'all. Y'all ain't seen it on my IG. If y'all ain't seen
You
it, you a
skin it?
bitch. But yes, earlier. I I just gotta fillet that bitch.
That was the
That
worst.
shit was hard.
That
I
was
had to
the
chop them up. I had to bang that. I had to literally take his head,
that was the worst.
stick a nail through that bitch, and then just strip that motherfucker from the pole.
I know. I
I
was
said,
there.
"Oh,
No, not this time, but when you had me do it the first time, I was like, this is not it, y'all. I learned
I
a
mean, they
lot.
say it's easier if you boil it first, but I'm not about to have my smell like boiled catfish.
Fuck no. Especially not with the skin on. You got me absolutely fucked up.
They say it helps to peel it off better. I said, and so does a
Well,
pair of
yeah.
pliers.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? If you fillet it right, not like fillet, but if you cut the fucking shit right, I want to try something where I just fucking take a compressed air, pop a bubble. And
Yeah,
I don't know.
like I
I
say,
mean,
I got the body up in there. I just ain't fillet it.
facts. Also, we should probably gut the joint first before we fucking, you know what I'm saying? What do I know?
No, skin it first so you can just gut it out and just rip it right down the middle. Because like I said, because the hardest part is ripping that breaking that damn spine and breaking that, cutting that head off. Because you got damn near chop the damn head off. Like you got to legit hack that bitch. And
That bone
then
was pretty strong.
like I said, once from there, like once it's already stripped, all you gotta do is split that bitch right down the middle and
But hear
gut
me
them
out.
on out.
Now my chef knife real sharp. I probably that joint probably come
Oh,
apart.
you could cut through that motherfucker easily, but the thing is, you don't want to damage the meat on the side. Hold on, so
That's fair. Yeah, I need to get back. We need to get back to fishing, especially if I might have to be out fucking the Midwest. We definitely going before I go, if anything. That's on the code. Because I'm gonna have to do a tour of all the friendships before I make an exit.
Yeah, we can make it. We can get a big ass charter boat. Go out there and get fucked up on the boat.
Turd. That I get my boy Dre out there. He old head, but fucking that's my man's. He just got fired though. I feel bad. Yeah, nah, it's his fault, but like it is what it is.
Embezzlement.
Nah, we can't. We don't do that. People, bro, they actually think niggas be stealing shit from fucking work. I'm like, bro, name one thing that any of these niggas is gonna do with this fiber optic cable. You can't resell it. No one cares. Like, you'd have to steal a lot of motherfucking fiber optic cable for that shit to be turning a profit. Like, like a lot. And you would notice that this nigga was stealing a lot of fucking fiber optic cable long before he made any money.
Take a reel a day.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody takes the copper, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just throws that shit in the trash.
We're not crackheads.
Yes. There's no Kid Rock energy at my job. There's big high school energy because them niggas is assholes and they run that shit in cliques, which is weird because they're adults. But
It's really weird. I hate people who do that.
yeah, that shit sucks, dog. But it is what it is for this time being. But
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we
maybe
have
come
come
to a
to our
conclusion.
closing. We've come to our closing. So, what have we learned about the audacity of you bitches? It's
A lot.
okay for a man. It's okay for a man to drink smoothies. That does not
Fuck
make him
yes.
sus.
It's okay
It
for a
is okay
man.
for a man to celebrate his birthday, be happy for his birthday.
Yes, sir.
It's up in the air about hookah. I don't know.
It's kind of sus for a nigga to like hookah, and I'ma stand on that one.
Okay.
Cause
And
niggas be
also,
deep
we
throating
just
the goddamn hookah joint.
I called you off
I've seen it.
guard.
And I
Wow.
was like, oh. I was like, you shouldn't have the whole tip in your mouth, my boy. That's crazy.
Before we close this out, I got one quick question because I want to know. I know this is probably going to start an internet conversation, and I'm sorry for that, but if you fight somebody and they just happen to be gay, does that can be considered a hate crime?
No,
Because
I didn't beat
never
them up
mind. We're
because they
gonna
were
have a
gay.
conversation.
I didn't beat them up because
I
they
did
was
not
gay.
beat them up because they were gay. I beat them up because they were stupid and I found out they were
Yeah,
gay.
I beat them up because they was a hoe. And that could be anybody. I don't care what you are. Man, woman, child.
Real
You could be
shit.
a hoe.
Real
But yeah,
shit.
ladies and
I just
gentlemen.
had to make sure. But
Yeah,
okay.
that's how I feel on that. Straight up. Ladies and gentlemen, like he said, reach the conclusion. Let's get the fuck out of here. He got shit to do. I got shit to do. Tomorrow's another day, and I got shit to do tomorrow too.
And it's
Unfortunately,
another day for you bitches to be having the audacity. And we're here. We'll be here to call you on it.
we'll be here to call
But
you on it,
until next
and we're here
time,
for it though.
ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen.
We
I'm
out
your
of here.
boy J Dirty J. That's your boy Dirty Rick Sanchez.
Freaky
Okay?
Spanish.
We gonna stand. We
We out of
getting
here,
the fuck
guys.
out of here.
Thank everybody for stopping by the podcast. We appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, and share the motherfucker. We appreciate y'all. Like I said, we're still working on a few things. There's a lot going on in both of our fucking lives, so we trying to bring some tight shit to y'all. It's just hard.
And as
Sorry.
long as y'all keep bringing up them anonymous questions and y'all keep sending out the shit and telling people about it, please take the link. Give it to your mama. Even if she don't go watch it, she can tell somebody about it. Come on now.
You fuck with us, we fuck with you. We appreciate all y'all, and
And if
thank
you
y'all for
don't,
stopping
well,
by.
fuck you.
Most definitely. Thank everybody.